Well, it finally happened. I am getting assigned 100 shares of FSLY at $83.5 strike price. What a day. It's been another freaking crazy day in the market as we see more red in the market. Let's see what happened today. FSLY has been on a crazy roller coaster ride today. Just like yesterday, FSLY was dropping crazy hard today. So that in the market open, FSLY was actually pretty good pre-market. It went up to 82.5, but then it just straight up dumped to 79, 76, all the way down to $71. So FSLY dumped all the way down to $71. And you know what? At some point, I look at my position on FSLY. I was down 1,200% on my position on that order. So I was down like $1,000 on my puts that I sold, which is way in the money at that point. So I was feeling pretty discouraged. I was contemplating on whether I should roll it out or just take the assignment and take the $1,000 hits and then just slowly crawl my way back up over time. Now, I already know that FSLY is a very volatile stock and I'm used to this crazy type of movements. So towards the end of the bottom of the market at 71.44, it started to bounce back up. So at some point, the market bounced up pretty nicely and FSLY has been on the rise ever since. So I managed to make it out of the option. So at some point, the FSLY option was over $10 each. So that was over $10. Now it came all the way back down to $2.88. So there is no extrinsic value anymore. There is no time decay value to this. And this is now pure intrinsic value. So I will be taking on this assignment. And Robinhood, it's right now right after market. And I will soon be expected to pick up 100 shares at $83.5. So currently, FSLY is trading at $80.90. So what I'm hoping is next week that we'll have a crazy rise in FSLY. And since the market is closed on Monday, I'm waiting for Tuesday open. So if FSLY can open up high in the market, I'm looking to sell cover calls on it. And it opened really high. I'm just going to sell it right away for a quick profit if it's above 83.5. Otherwise, I'm going to start selling cover calls at 83.5 for good premium. Either way, I'm happy. I'm fine with this assignment. It's part of the wheel strategy, so you are expected to get assigned at some point. So that's enough about FSLY. Let's go to some of my other positions. Beyond Meat had a scare today. Same thing. Pretty much every stock in the market was moving the same way today. So Beyond Meat was no exception. I sold the put for $119 expiration order today. So Beyond Meat went from 134 all the way down to 120. So it was $1 away from my expiration. I was panicking at that point. I was gonna sell it. So Beyond Meat actually went up to $1.24 today. Like it went from like 10 cents to $1.24. And then throughout the day, I held on and the market bounced back up and this eventually became worthless. So I am taking in the full profit for this for $60 and I am fine with that. So that order is closed for $60 profit. So FSLY, as I said, I get assigned, but I still pocket the $80 premium, which is fine. And now I have to talk about some of my day trades. So Apple today. So remember yesterday I sold a put for Apple for $117.5. 1 day expiration. It's 117.5. So Apple, if you look at Apple, let's take a look at Apple today. What a crazy stock again. So everything was going crazy. I was so close to my assignments. So Apple was open at 122 and then it flushed all the way down to 115. So what I did was that when I saw the market open, it went to 123, was 122-ish. I sold my puts right away for 117 expiration because I know that this feels like a dead cap bounce or a bull trap. So I sold it right away actually for a $31 profit, which is amazing. Now I could have held on to it the whole way for $52, but the volatility in the market just wasn't worth it for me to risk like $21 in order to risk getting assigned on Apple, which is 12 grand, which is not cheap. So that's what I did with Apple. And on our way back up, I actually sold another put for next week expiration for 107.5 for $100 premium. So 107.5 is going to be far away. Well, it's near the bottom. It's like somewhere down here. So it was still a bit too close to comfort in my opinion, and Apple was trading somewhere here when I sold it. So I don't feel comfortable doing it, even though I sold it on 119 actually. So somewhere up here. So that's a $10 buffer for Apple. It feels pretty safe, but I don't want to risk it. So near the end of the day, as Apple goes back down again, I sold it for a profit of $53. So that's a day trade right there, which I'm happy about. I just want to close it. So right now I don't want too many positions opened. And pretty much the only thing I had open right now is the FSLY assignment. So I'll be doing 100 shares of FSLY at 83.5. So going into next week, what I think is that the market is getting weak right now, and it will take a while for the market to bounce back up. I think we'll probably trade sideways in the near future, and then hopefully go back up to where we were a while ago. So that's the game plan right now. When the market is pretty weak, you don't want to be sell puts. You don't want to be theta game right now. You want to be on the other side and do cover calls on it. And yeah, that's my strategy for now. And let me know what you guys think of my strategy, because I would love to see your input on what you think of what I'm doing. So until next time, I'll see you guys in a few days.